Hello, 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 and welcome back to the Wandering Village. I'm Evie Greenbottle, and on the back of Onbu, people are dissatisfied. But why are they dissatisfied? No, it looks pretty happy. Their needs are 9, total happiness is 13. Shouldn't be that bad. We are working at getting rid of the last of these tents, which I think is going to be fairly important, which means getting these wood planks done. And there's currently tons of wood around. Oh, look, there goes our scavengers. Goodbye. There's currently tons of wood around on the map, so we just need to get people to be carrying it over, get those planks made. I wonder, could we take a worker from somewhere? I'm gonna grab one of you. Come work over here. Come work as a carpenter. We'll have 3 carpenters going. Let's get all this wood done. Let's get these buildings in as quick as we can with the wood planks. Then we can get these tents taken down. That's gonna make people a lot happier. We also need, oh no, the decoration's actually full here because we put down a couple of firework launchers, and I finally realized where you changed the color. It's here. So, oh, magenta, that sounds nice. And blue. I have lots of different colors, so I have changed a few of these, and you can see there's a green, a white, and a violet one down here. So we've got lots of different colors coming in, and we've got a decision to be made. A collapsed mine. As soon as your scavengers step into the mine, the ground starts to shake. Huge boulders fall from the roof and block the exit. So we're gonna have to find another way out, or stick to the plan and get iron. No, look for another way out, otherwise you might be trapped there forever. After desperately looking for another entrance, one of the scavengers stumbles upon a lever. A large stone starts to move, opening an exit. The group leaves, grabbing a handful of stones on their way out. So didn't get a ton of resources, but it's better than nothing. And we've got 2 groups back, so let's send them both off to go get some sand. And it looks like we're going to be having a choice to be made soon. And we're going to be going into the ocean, which is great because we really want to be getting those fish. Now, either way, we are going to be having a heat wave. But a heat wave in the ocean, I imagine it's not as bad as a heat wave in the desert, right? Maybe. Let's get a horn blower in. We'll have to grab somebody. Possibly, can you come work there for a minute? Yep, come on over. You're the next contestant on blowing the horn for Onbu. We need to choose which direction we want to go. I think let's go south. I think a heat wave in the ocean isn't as bad as a heat wave in the desert. So hopefully our crops will still be able to grow there. All right, we've got another decision to be made here. Oh no, the scavenging party is ready. So I'm gonna send them back out. Let's go over to this ruined settlement. It's kind of a ways away, but at least they brought back 31 sand and they'll go over there. And having the 2 parties is really great. Oh, looks like another party's coming back in. Look at them swoosh. Oh no, this is the party that's leaving. Goodbye. Have a nice time. We just finished getting the research on petting Onbu as well. Now, we don't only have that 1 knowledge point, so I don't know what we want to stick. I don't know what we want to get as our next research, because I mean we could do some of these ones that give us like different upgrades. A food stand might be okay as well, but like a big pot so we can have more. It needs more resources, but production speed goes up. That would get us like food faster, or some light gear for movement speed of our employees. But then our decontaminators can be poisoned, which would be helpful, but also like not helpful. Or farmhand, so we can have more employees at a farm. I mean, that could be very good. Not that we have tons of employees just like hanging around, but something. I mean, there's a few things. I mean, we're not going to get the bile extractor. Oh, but we could research the evaporator. We can't build it though, because we don't have the glass yet. But the glass blower is research. So are we making glass at the moment, actually? You know what? Let's go for the evaporator. We're heading into the water anyways. That seems to make sense to me. Did we put a glass blower in? You know what? We did, didn't we? We did, didn't we? Oh, it's here. It's not built yet. We need more wood planks, which is the hold up for everything. We've got this house in. It's not fully decorated, so we do need some sort of decoration over here for this house. Let's just chuck in a nice little street lantern, maybe, or you know what? Sure, put a street lantern out front. What about this house? It needs something as well. How about a nice red post? Oops, that's on top of something else. Cancel. Wait, what is behind here? Oh, there's stacks of herbs back there. Okay, well, I was going to put a pot back there. That'll do. That's going to help the happiness of people. We're back up to 14 over 9 now. So hopefully that's okay. And we are heading this way. Oh, you know what that means? We don't need a horn blower anymore. You can go, but I actually want 2 workers. So can I just borrow somewhere from here for a second? We're going to open up the Onbu doctor. Now, not that because Onbu needs healing or anything. He's at 8% poison level, although he could use some food as well. But because we can now pet Onbu. We have unlocked being able to pet Onbu, so let's send them off to go give him some pats. And we have a scavenger's back, so another decision to be made. Founding a settlement. Wandering across the dry desert plains, your scavengers encounter scouts from another tribe. They want to start a new settlement and ask you to help them build a fountain. as there's no fresh water nearby. So we can give them what they need, but we can also invite them. So lose 20 stone slabs, or we can offer them some of our water. We lose some water, or we just keep the resources for ourselves. Now we have 37 stone slabs at the moment. This is quite a lot to lose, but let's do it anyways, and we'll invite them to live with us. Ooh, very good. Okay, full of gratitude, some of them gladly join you after having built the fountains. They get 32 water they're bringing to us, plus 7 healthy people. But we did lose the 20 slabs, but that's amazing. But does that mean we now have people who are homeless? I am not sure. We are going to need to get in more houses. I'm going to put them over here. Put in 2 more huts. We definitely need to get those built. We've got those guys there. Oh, Onbu's getting pet and he's very happy, but he was just making happy Onbu noises. That's what you like to hear. Happy Onbu noises. Right, and these guys are back, so I guess we'll close that off. I want to feed Onbu if we can and put someone else back in here. And I think, oh, we need to send our scavengers back out again, don't we? So let's go over there. This one's almost done. I'd like to be able to get both of those. Oh, and of course we're heading into the ocean, so we're going to want to open up our fishery. We're going to want to open up our seawater collector, and then we might actually want to open up all of these as well. Like, we could open up the aqua farm and get somebody in there. I mean, at the moment it's too hot, but soon that's going to be ready to go. We've got another decision to make. Oh my goodness, so many of them. Trading for goods. Your scavengers encounter a group of people from a nearby hideout. Explore the settlement. They ask for a trade. They look exhausted. We can give them some water, or we could give them some food, or we could refuse. Let's give them some of our food. I mean, we have so much bread. Let's give them some bread. Ooh, and in return, so they're hungry and offer, and they give us some of their iron ore in exchange. That's great. Okay, happy to have that. That was cool. That was a new decision to be made that I don't think we've ever had before. I love it. We're just about to enter the ocean. Now, do our water wells work in the ocean? Remember the ocean being like quite the dry place. Yeah, there's not a ton of humidity in the ocean, but we can open up these water wells again. I don't think... Oh, the cactus will still grow? Oh no, because we're in the heat wave now, right? Because in the ocean was where the heat wave was. But we've got the seawater collector going. We've got the fishery growing. We could get this in and start making some grilled fish. We could also get this in and start doing some fish patties. Or kelp. No, fish patties, but not right now. It's not going to actually start working until we are in a slightly better environment. The cactus will still grow here. Right, let's get Onbu fed because he's at 29% hunger. We've got a scavenging party back and ready. They brought back 14 stone. Let's send them over to the shipwreck. And they brought back 10 stone from here. There's not that many places available to us. Let's go over to the poison forest. Onbu is swimming away now, and we've got all of these open. So we should be, getting lots of seawater. Although at the moment, the seawater is not great for us because it's just salt water. We have to process out the salt. We could actually maybe just have one person in there. And then the fish patty place actually isn't going to work yet. I might close that up. We've got one person in here making grilled fish. So that is another option for the food. Our mushrooms aren't growing here, but that's very temporary. But we haven't unlocked this one. We might want to do that. We could also upgrade these to get the advanced funnels. Oh, no, we can't because we don't have the iron yet. Right. Oh, our glass blower is open though. So we are now making glass. Does that mean we can get cottage? No, we haven't researched cottages yet, have we? We need to find more research stuff. We are very lacking in the research department. Like, we need to find more shrines about. There just isn't any here. Right, I'm happy to be back in the ocean, though. Look, Inonibu looks happy, too. He has been fed. He's at 12% hunger, so not that he's not hungry, but he's not super hungry either. We do have 5 Onbu food balls already made, so I might just leave this one closed for now. We have 1 Onbu antitoxin. I wonder if I want to make another one of those, though. Right, we are now in the school of fish. Oh, look at them all swimming around. They're just, it's a bit blurry, but they are. Look at all those fish. So our little fishery should be getting tons of fish from here. Yeah, that's going up really, really quickly. Even if I slow down the speed, that is still ticking up very nicely. So we'll be getting lots and lots of fish in. I think, oh good, we're in the perfect temperature now to open up this fish patty place, so we do need someone to come work there. Where are we going to take someone from though? This is the problem. Oh, our corn is no longer growing, so we need to switch that back to beets. We don't have any polenta at the moment, so we need to switch this back to beet soup. Although no one's going to be able to do that for a minute, but that's okay. Take a general worker out, and then we have someone to come work in the aqua farm. We are completely full on the bread front, so this has 49 out of 50. How many are in here? 49 out of 50 as well. So they're like having trouble making bread because we just have so much of it. I mean, this is so not a bad problem to have, you know? Right, our scavenging parties are back. There's going to be a place for Ombu to sleep here as well, which is great. We'll send the 2 parties back out again. And our research is done. So the evaporator is now done. What we'd like is cottage, but we need 5 knowledge points to do that. And before we can build a cottage, though, actually, we need the iron. So I guess before that, we need the iron furnace, which also needs 5. That means we need 10. Oh, that's terrible. I mean, it would be great to be able to get the scout tower, but that's also 10. Oof, everything just costs 10. Right, I'm going to research the food stand just so we have it researched, and that gives our researchers something to do while we wait for research points, because that could take a while. And I guess we can build the evaporator, so I might chuck that in somewhere over here near where we're getting the water. And the scouting party's brought back 34 sand. I'm going to send them off to the fort ruins. We've got a few options to make. Onbu's getting really sleepy, but luckily we are on land here, so he can sleep here. I don't think we have to tell him to sleep here. I think he's going to do it because he's at 83%, so I don't think he's bothered by that at all. And when he wakes up, we're going to have to feed him again because he's got 18% at the moment. But when he wakes up, he's going to be hungry again. The poor guy. Oh, look at that big stretch. And he's ready for sleeping. All right, and while he sleeps, let's just make sure we've got everything we need. People are poisoned. Interesting. Okay, but we've got a doctor, although you're just standing around. Someone's poisoned. Danny, go do your job. Danny, someone's poisoned. Go help them because it's bad for us. Okay, or just stand there. That's cool too. I mean, there's options, and that's what you've chosen. I mean, I'm not sure who the poison person is. Oh, it's a scavenger. Okay, it's a scavenger, so he can't do anything until they come back. Sorry, Danny. Sorry. Keep up the great work. You're doing great. You're doing great. All right, so Danny is currently poisoned, but when he gets back, we should be better. How much for housing? That's what I wanted to see. We've got 50 total housing and 45 people. We've got all these houses are built. Oh, these ones aren't decorated though, so we do need a few more decorations over here, but that shouldn't be a problem. If we get those 2 little flower beds in, that will be fully decorated. I think let's tear down these and we'll put another hut in here. We need a few more huts, you know? We just need to make sure we've got tons of huts in and that everyone has a place to live. Right, our evaporator is constructed, but there's nobody currently working in there. We might want to actually get someone. Oh, but look, we've got our little fish being harvested in here. That is so good. That means we're going to have a constant supply of fish now for our kitchen. So we should always have that nice variety of food happening here. It's very good. Ooh. Oh, right. This is still on cactus. Cactus isn't going to work. Let's stick this back to wheat, but I'm also going to pull somebody out of here for now so that someone else can come work in the evaporator because that's where we need somebody. Onbu's heading back into the water, now having been fully rested. He is hungry, so we could give him another food. And we have a scavenging party who's ready to go. Let's send them way over here to the fort ruins. We're going to have to make a decision. Now, either it looks like we've got a big poison forest here towards the jungle, but we also get an Onbu feeding spot island, so maybe we don't need to feed him. There's also a poison feeding spot over here. Now, Onbu can eat that food. It's fine. It will still fill him up. But I think he does increase his poison level. And then, of course, we could get the spores and stuff on his back. But either way, we're going to get that because we have to go through the poison forest on either side. So it doesn't really matter unless, like, this continues in the ocean. I don't know. That's definitely heading into a jungle. Things grow well in the jungle. But things also grow in the ocean. But the ocean is dangerous. But I think I kind of want him to go this way. Stay in the... I mean, that is just jungle, right? That is just 100% we're going into a jungle. This way, we're not 100% going to a jungle. I like to see where we go. Not in the jungle sometimes. Okay, but I need somebody to come work here. I do feel a little stretched thin on the population again. Though, maybe just had one less carrier. You come work as a horn blower. Scavenging party is back. Brought it back some wood. Let's send them over. There's nothing exciting. I guess we'll send them over to the shipwreck. It's quite a ways away. All right, and let's get our... Well, this looks like we're heading into a jungle as well. So either way, I think we're heading to a jungle. Let's head south. Onbu accepts our command, which is great. Do we want to take someone out of the horn? I feel like we should just keep someone in the horn blower. It just makes life easier, but maybe not leaving someone there because it is just like a wasted job. How are we doing food-wise? We've got 4 fish in store, which is not a ton, but then there are some in here where he's fishing and getting more. He's just brought a couple more in. So he can plant a few more fish patties here. I wonder if he needs another worker helper in here. I mean, the bread place is once again full. I find it interesting that he fishes with a hoe. This is, why is that? But he looks so good, and look at our little town. It just looks so sweet. Town is looking very good. A scavenger party's brought back some wood. We are going this way. Let's go over to the desert island because we definitely need to be getting all the sand we can get. Ooh, and this looks like a nice choice. There's an Onbu sleeping spot in here, which is great because obviously swimming is exhausting. He's going to be tired by the time he gets around to that sleeping spot. It looks like we've got a mine we're going to be able to go to, a few more places to get wood. He will eat here, so I'm not going to worry about eating him right now, but I might worry about making some more antidotes, especially since we are headed back into the jungle. So if we can get somebody in here to make some more antitoxins. How are you guys doing in here? Actually, it might be nice. Isn't it crazy? I'm going to take someone out of there. Get you to come over and work in the pharmacy. Kind of want someone else working, not in the village doctor, not in the kitchen either. That's the wrong spot. This one is the herbalist. I might temporarily take someone out of the bakery. I mean, we are full of bread anyways, so let's just close that off for a little while. There's not much we can do about that. I've already lowered down how much wheat they're going to be producing because we just have a lot of stuff in supply here. 117 wheat, 159 flour, and 130 bread. So we're definitely sorted as far as that goes. Right, a scavenging party has brought back 12 stone slabs. Oh, that's very good. Let's send them off to the forest. And Onbu is entering the poison cloud. Now, I can't remember, are these the poison clouds that don't bother on, don't make poison spores? Or do they? I can't remember. Strong poisonous air. Okay, so that's very bad. Lowers happiness by 3. That's not good. And things are less efficient, but we've also finished the research here. I'm going to just research the flop house because then it's a thing that we've got done. Are we getting poisonous spores? Is this just a poison food spot? It's not technically like a poison cloud, so I'm not sure. It looks like a poison cloud. I don't currently see anything growing there. I think, is Onbu eating? Onbu did eat, so Onbu is not hungry anymore. So he's just carrying on, which is great. That'll make people happier. But he's heading into a whirlpool, which is more exhausting for him to walk. And our villager needs have also increased. So a lot of things happening here. A lot of things happening. It's, yeah, all over the place. We're very busy. Okay, we've got 2 new parties to go out there. Onbu is just carrying on. Yeah, nothing got poisoned on his back. We may have some poisoned villagers though, but that means our doctor just has more to do. Actually, no, we don't. That is fine too. Onbu's poison level is up to 15% though. That's okay because we are making the antitoxins now. And we've got a few more houses in. These houses need a little bit more decoration. So let's stick in some yellow flower pots in between. I like the yellow flower pots. And we've also taken those 2 tents down. So in this spot, let's put another hut, and then yeah, we've got enough total housing that we can take these down as well. And we've got the food stand. So the food stand provides food for villagers in remote areas, but I think we're kind of okay for now because these guys are just kind of coming over here to get bread, although there's nowhere to store this either. I think we'll just close that for now. I might put another person in here. That is still good. Even though we're in the jungle, we are still able to get the fish patties going. And it's nice that we have a nice supply of fish again. I'm happy with this. That is almost done. Hopefully Onbu will sleep here. I don't see why he wouldn't. Yes, a place unaffected by poison. Onbu is stopping for another snooze, which is good because we aren't going to be getting poisoned here. And everything should be running fairly efficiently. Like getting, oh, this isn't, we need to close the fishery and we need to close the seawater collector, but that's okay. That does give us 3 extra people. We'll keep the evaporator running for now. We might as well because that's getting us fresh water and it's getting us some salt. I think we can use the salt in here, can't we? Oh, we haven't researched it yet. So we're just still getting the mushrooms there. I'm going to put 1 person back in the Onbu kitchen. And then, what do we still have? 1 idle worker. I think let's stick them back into general workers. I might select a few more of these things on Onbu's back to be picked up and harvested. Everything seems to be going just really smoothly. We'll keep an eye on the bread. Once the bread gets a bit low, we can pop people back into the bakery and things. I do feel a bit weird about having them closed actually, so I might just do that now anyways. It does feel a bit weird. Right. Scavenger party returned with 10 herbs, but 2 of them got poisoned, so we'll just need to make sure our doctor goes over and sorts them out. Because keeping our villagers happy is difficult, especially when their needs are currently at 10. We need to be kind of ramping things up as we go. Luckily, decoration, I mean, everything is fully decorated. Oh, those ones have been taken down, so we have no more tents. Tents are of the past. We've got 1 more hut that could be built here. And then currently, yeah, we have extra housing for 6 people, so we could still find 6 more and still be good. All right, Anbu's back up, walking through the jungle. Probably gonna hit this poison spore cloud. You know how it is, we always do. You know what, he might make it fast enough. Oh, and look, here's a decision spot, except that there's only one way. There's no options to go any other direction at the moment. There's a shrine over here. Could just barely see those little reeds. Okay, this is very good. So we need to go and get that forgotten knowledge. Get as much knowledge as you can, people, because we need it so badly. We can't really do very much else in the research front until we have that. Scavenging party brought back 15 stone even. So we'll have one kind of got all the close stuff, and then they're going to go way over there. Definitely, cottages are really going to be important, of course. And the iron mine, of course, we need those as well to do the cottages. But the being able to see further into the distance, I feel like is almost more important. Oh, we did end up hitting the toxic cloud. So we're going to have a bit going on Anbu's back here. Ooh, look at those, like, states just kind of spread out, like, so gross. Okay, the decontaminators, we need this. We're going to be closing. Oh, no, not the berry bush. Disaster. All right, close up a lot of these things that we don't need at the moment. We need to get people in. We need doctors in. We need decontaminators in. All right, we need to be setting all of these things. High priority. Get rid of them quick. This guy's punching the bush, but it's the wrong bush, sir. That is not the bush that we need to be punching. There we go. Now he's going to go to the correct bush. I mean, we only just barely hit that as well. We nearly missed it, which is like, so unfortunate, but to be expected, I think. All right, they're gonna get that all cleaned up, but we are out of video time for today, so we'll have to see if we save ourselves in the next episode. If you're enjoying this series, make sure to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any more of The Wandering Village, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.